Hello, everyone. I'm Deborah.
And I'm Tony.
And welcome to a Saturday morning with Deborah and
Tony.
Thank you guys so much for joining us.
Oh, yes.
It is good for us to be here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. We had a great week.
Yeah.
And it's a great day.
Yes.
And yeah.
It's going to continue to be a great day.
It's going to continue to be a great day. Yes, it is.
Yeah, with all that you have to do, right?
And all that you have to do. Look,
Yeah,
y'all, this to-do list, y'all, that each one of us has.
Getting longer and longer.
It's getting longer and longer, okay? But you know what? That's why you have to get up early.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
And everything is possible, right?
Yes.
All things are
possible. Yeah.
Yeah, so we're going to get it done.
Yes, we are. See, it all starts with the mindset.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we believe.
We believe. Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
Yes.
So, speaking of believing, you guys, I'm not one. This is just my personality, and I believe it's Tony's too, because he has not expressed anything other. It's just not our belief to have pets in the house.
That's
my
true.
OCD gets in the way. My obsessive compulsive disorder with cleanliness and order and stuff like that. Yeah. It's just me. I just don't have pets because first of all, I would not want them to be outside, and they can't be on the inside.
Mm-hmm.
But you guys,
Guess what?
we got a fish. We got a beta fish, to be more specific. Mm-hmm. And we went to an event, and it was a little fashion show that a teenager had put on, and her mom invited us to this event, and they decorated the tables, with a little tablescape, and they had like a little bowl and a little beta fish in it as part of the ornamentation on the table. Mm-hmm. And unbeknownst to us, underneath each chair, they had the winner of the table decorations, and it happened to be me. So I won a beta fish, you guys.
Wow.
And Tony's daughter, Raymond, named him. His name is Pablo.
Yes.
Pablo. Yes. So there was an observation we made this morning. Mm-hmm. I go in this morning and get ready to feed him. And Pablo, I don't know, he blows bubbles sometimes, but then he makes this mess in this bowl. And it's this white powdery stuff, and it's cloudy,
and I've seen it before.
And it's a mess, y'all. It's a mess. So I told Toy, I said, baby, I said, can you find some time to clean this bowl this morning? Yeah. Amongst everything else that we got to do today. And then he's made this comment, and he's like, how can he make such a mess and then live in it?
Yeah, and that is where our topic starts. Mm-hmm. Why would you make such a mess and then have to live in it?
Mm-hmm. Welcome, you guys. That is the topic of today, as inspired by a fish.
Yes, fish by the name of Pablo.
Yes.
But think about it. You look around, there are people doing this every day. They create such a mess, and they're gonna live in it. I mean, why would you do that? That makes no sense at all. You create all this mess with your family. A lot of confusion, a lot of argument. Everything all tore up. The house is messed up, and then guess what? You gotta turn around and live in it. If you don't live in it, you gotta clean it up. Right?
Oh, say that.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
So why create it in the first place?
In the first place. Absolutely.
Yeah, it is. And you look all around. There's so many examples of this. Mm-hmm. And not only that, there's another part of it. Sometimes people create a mess for somebody else. Mm-hmm. And then they leave.
That's true too.
And you are left
with the cleanup.
With somebody else's mess. They created a mess for you. And you are left with that. But the thing is,
that's true.
If you're going to live your life, I know everybody's not organized, everybody's not absolutely clean and stuff like that, but mess is mess.
It sure is.
And you can see when there's a mess. Even if you say you're a messy person, there are sometimes you look at your whatever and you say it is messy, okay? And you do not like that kind of mess. You may be messy a little bit, you may be messy a lot, but there is an extreme that it goes to. that is even messy for the people that are messy.
Right.
You know?
Yes, that's true. That is true.
And then you gotta live in that stuff.
And then you got to live in it. So as you said, why go there in the first place? You know? And it's one thing that well, if you know me, then you know about me. I like order.
Right.
Okay? And as that expression, cleanliness is next to godliness, you know, I am a clean person. Tony is too clean. We are organized, okay? And not really realizing it, I don't think at the time, but now we have come to realize, okay, our Father is not the author of chaos.
Right.
Okay? Messiness to me is a form of chaos.
Yeah, it is.
Unnecessary
It is.
chaos.
It is. It is.
Yeah.
It is. God is orderly. Could you imagine if he was a chaotic God? What do you think would happen in this universe? The sun would be running into the moon and stars would be all kinds of stuff would be happening.
All sorts of clashes.
You know? But he is organized. Everything is going in the order it's supposed to.
Right.
We're supposed to be like him. So don't let the mess. And I looked at Pablo's bowl this morning. Now, it is not just messy. It's almost like there is a film of this white stuff on the water. And when you look, you can't see him that well.
Oh.
Now, that's another aspect of messiness. You know, when people see you, what is the first thing they see? They see the mess before they see you, because the mess is covering you up.
Yes.
You know, it's blocking out who you really are. Yeah, your attributes and your the characteristics that you have is being blocked by the mess that you have around you. People can't even see who you are. You know?
Ooh.
And they're supposed to see
That's
who you
powerful.
are. You gotta get rid of the mess so that people can see.
That's
you.
right. So that light can shine through the essence of who you are.
The light can't even shine through.
No, it can't, because of that cloud.
Yeah. That opaqueness that's there, you know, the light can't even penetrate that because of how much mess there is.
Right, right. And another point that you made too about Pablo's environment, okay, is that what he did is more instinctive.
Right.
It's instinctive. We just got to figure out why he did it, but it's instinctive. Okay, but we are in control.
Oh yeah, we have the power of choice. We don't have to do.
Get your flesh under control.
Yeah, we don't have to let the mess overwhelm us. He has his instinctive stuff. He's right. You know, that's how animals are made. They're instinctive to do what they need to do. But you're not an animal. You have the power of choice. You decide. You have a mind. You have a will. You decide what you are going to do. And there's nothing more powerful than your will. Even God doesn't mess with your will.
Wow.
God doesn't mess with your will. You know, because you'll be violating the order and the law that he laid down. He made you a free agent. You make your own choices about everything. And he's not going to violate that. You know, you make your own choices. So that's why the will is so like the most powerful thing in the face of the earth. When you decide to do something, there is nothing on the face of the earth that can stop you from doing that thing. That's how strong and powerful your will is. So when you tell me that somebody made you do it or the devil made you do it, or, you know, I can't hear that, because that's not true. You wanted to do that.
You subjected yourself to that situation.
So don't tell me you can't get rid of mess. You can.
If you want to.
Yeah, if you want to.
If you want to.
It can be gone in no time. You can do whatever you want to do.
Right.
So,
yes.
Why are you creating that mess?
Mess in your environment.
And then you're going to turn around and live in it. It makes no sense.
No, it doesn't. And then like you said, okay, sometimes you create it and you leave it behind for somebody else to dwell in order to clean up. And that is just not right.
That's true.
It's not right.
It's just not right.
It's not.
is that people that rent an apartment or rent a house or whatever, and they decide to move to another one. And what do? They leave more trash and more dirt and
That's not
grime and stuff like that in
That's
that
not
house.
right.
You know, they break stuff up. You know, they leave a mess. You know, for the other person.
Right.
And that's not okay.
They're not. You're not being a good steward.
So if you're one of those people that trash apartments before you leave, stop it.
Stop it.
Don't do that anymore. That's not.
Yeah,
That's not okay.
guys, you got to be a good steward over things.
Leaving a mess to somebody.
It was given to you, okay, to honor it, to be a good steward over it, okay? Remember this. If you don't, God's watching. He's not going to put anything better in your hands because he sees how you are treating his stuff. It all belongs to him.
Yeah, there's a requirement that you be a good steward.
Be a good steward.
Good manager
Ooh.
over what you
Good
have.
manager. Wow.
A good manager.
Good manager.
Because steward might sound a little bit old to you. You know, it's one of those words you don't hear very much. But manager is the same thing.
Yes.
You're supposed to manage everything that comes through your hands. And you want to manage mess, you don't want to manage mess.
And you managed mess before.
You get rid of mess.
You know what that feels like. If you cuss, okay, you've been cussing out loud. If you don't cuss, okay, you've been cussing under your breath. It's like, yeah, you know. When you gotta clean up somebody else's mess.
Yeah, it's not a good feeling.
No, it's not. It's not.
You don't even like cleaning up your own mess. So what you want to clean up somebody else's mess?
Don't do it. That's it. That's it. You know. Yeah, and then you know this other thing, and then we're gonna get ready to close this other thing. You know, if you ever gone to somebody's house, now they know in advance that you're gonna show up, especially that they know in advance that you're gonna show up.
This is a classic.
And you go in, and they say, "Excuse the mess."
That's true. They always say, "Excuse the mess." Yeah, excuse the mess.
You mean this stuff that you live in each and every day, and you telling us to excuse it? No, just say nothing.
They try to tell you it's not always.
It's not always like that, but it is.
But it is.
But it is.
And
Just say nothing.
And then you go to the closet to have your coat, and what happens?
Everything falls out. Everything falls out. Yes.
So what they did? They moved the mess from one place to another.
They try to, but they didn't have time to get it all.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah. So, but at any rate, this is a very important message as inspired by our observation of a beta fish.
Oh, Pablo.
Yes. All thanks to Pablo
So
and his mess.
Pablo is speaking, you know.
He spoke to us today. Yes.
Wow.
So that is the question of the day. Why would you want to create a mess, then turn around and have to live in it and or clean it up? Wow. Our home is our haven.
That's right.
And we're not going to invite mess in it, nor are we going to create mess. This is our haven.
Yeah.
And we honor it.
That's right.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Yes. And I remember at our wedding, and our mom spoke at our wedding. And one of the things that stands out to me, she says, no matter what is going on in life, okay, we go to work and we, have to deal with everything that's going on at work and everything else, outside the house. She said, when we come home, we shut that door.
Yeah.
We are shutting out everything, okay, that doesn't belong in our house, everything on the outside, because this is our haven. And this is the time for this man and me to reconnect, okay?
Recuperate,
refresh, replenish, reflect, all that stuff. It's our time,
Yeah, when you leave the house, you are ready to go again. But if you have mess up there, and you got mess in here, your life is going to be horrible. Because it means there's always mess around.
It's always mess, 24/7.
Yeah, you don't want that. Don't let there be mess in your house. No. Confusion and everything turned
Leave
upside
that
down.
stuff. Yeah, check it at the door.
That stuff is outside. You can walk away from it.
That's right.
When it's in your house, you can't walk away. It's nowhere to go. It's here.
Right.
So
Yeah.
don't let it be here.
Do not let it be here. So, yeah, that is the message of the day.
Yeah.
And we thank you guys so much for joining us. And if you've got some comments regarding this message, please do leave them below. We'd love to
Yes.
hear from you.
Oh yeah.
Yes, yes. And remember, you guys, to remain safe, healthy, and encouraged.
Please do.
It is a great day.
Mm-hmm.
You make it your own kind of special.
There you go.
Yes, absolutely. Yes. And remember, you guys, to keep growing,
To grow,
keep thriving,
thrive,
and keep pushing those boundaries
pushing those boundaries.
and get rid of that mess.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All of it.
All of it.
Yeah.
You deserve better.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
Healthy environment.
Healthy, peaceful,
Yes.
peaceful environment.
Yes.
And that's one thing, Tony, I pray,
Yeah.
on ourselves too, okay?
Peace in
That
this
the
house.
countenance
Mm-hmm.
of the Lord be upon us.
Mhm.
And his countenance is peace.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna preserve peace in this house.
Yes.
If anybody comes to this house and starts any mess, they gotta go.
Exit. Quick.
Because this is a house of peace.
Yes. Yes, it is. And a house of love.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
No mess.
No
So
mess.
Anybody comes and starts to create any of that,
Mm-hmm. Gotta go.
can't stay.
Mm-hmm. Can't stay. Yeah. Those are the rules.
That's right.
As for me and my house.
Yeah. Rules of this house.
Yes, yes.
No mess.
No mess. So, something to think about, you guys,
All
as
right.
you enter into a brand new week.
Yes.
Thank you again. We love you, and we will see you real soon on the next Saturday morning with Deborah and
Tony.
thanks again, you guys.
Thank you. Look forward to seeing you
Yes.
next Saturday.
And thanks, Pablo.
Yeah, Pablo. Thank you. No, I gotta go clean.
Now you gotta
Pablo-
go clean it.
You see, because the funny thing is Pablo cannot clean up his own mess. How about that?
Wow.
See that? We're just getting ready to end, but
Mhm.
look, Pablo can't
He
clean,
can't clean his own mess. Think about that.
He can create it,
Mm-hmm.
but he can't clean it.
He can't clean it. Wow. Created extra work for us.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. But we got it.
Okay.
Because we love our little beta fish.
Look, if we're going to train him to clean
We have to
it.
train them up in the way they should go to prevent those messes. Thanks again, you guys, and we will see you soon.
We'll see you next time.